the start of the game, right, and hope that they exit 16th place, so they only get 1 point, and hope that they don't lose any players, because if they lose any players at the start of the game, that's going to hurt them huge, because they're not going to be able to push as much as they would like.
Can't agree anymore. I mean,
I actually wanted to say, like, we've seen them with being 2 players down. They still won a game. Like, Cloud9 took down 2 players right off the bat, and they still won.
He brought it up. He brought it up. Cloud9.
Cloud9.
What's going on?
I don't know what happened. They had that wonderful game in the
Game 1.
The game 1,
Yeah.
and then come on, Beowulf, what you doing to me, bro? I don't know what.
Like, even yesterday when they got taken out in rotations, they were able to go for placements, right? They played extremely passive. They sent their 2 members out there. We're not even seeing that here as of right now, right? They had that phenomenal game number 1, so many points, but then after that, kind of just on a downward slope. I wonder if the pressure is kind of getting to them. I mean, they're the only squad here from North America representing.
I mean, the thing that comes down to Beowulf being the leader of that team. Is he going to be able to rally up his teammates? Is he going to be able to stand out as a leader in that team and be able to say, hey, we need to go ahead and switch up something? Whatever we did in the first game worked in, but then nothing else is going to happen. So who do you got for the next game?
Well, what I'm going to do before we get to that is actually take a look at the overall standings one more time, so we can actually talk about that and kind of see the point discrepancies between the teams. Because Cloud9, like, they are getting really far behind. And you have to imagine, when this day's over, if you're a team that's like not in top 3, how do you come back? How do you get back into that? But we're going to keep kicking off the game. Go to Alex 5, so a nice baby to take you through the last match of the day.
We'll look at leaderboards later.
Forget that. Let's take a look at a wrangle instead. It's match 10 here, Terrence, as we enter the final game of day 2. And look at this, the trajectory of the plane being the complete opposite. The first one we had earlier, which was from the shooting range down to the military base. Now it's the military base all the way up to Stalba.
Well, completely agree here. Great to be back here to cast the last game for day 2 in the global finals. This is going to be a crazy match. I like what the desk is saying as well. Wow. Are we going to see back to back to back to back from Bigatron? I think they're going to do it, no?
You really think so? Okay. I don't know. 3 was enough maybe for me. I think this is the one where we have to see teams like RRQ, Cloud9 towards the middle of the standings really perform, because otherwise tomorrow it could be a write-off. But right now, let's look at what's going on here towards military base. We now have 3 teams dropping here. Unicorn Gaming, trying to see who else that was there. Kurd Squad, and then obviously All Rejection Gaming, and maybe even Team Queso as well.
Yeah, military base has been empty for quite some time now. We saw Unicorn Gaming and also All Rejection Gaming has been contesting Noble for quite some time. It seems to me, Unicorn Gaming, they're going to be throwing in the towers here, but they did not expect EGC to contest military base at the same time. Because of that, we're going to see a little bit of a discrepancy here coming from the guys from the south side. But where the middle circle, circle middle, pretty standard.
This could be quite good though. We know what Unique like to do. They go towards Georgia Pool, they loot up, then they go towards Everest. Obviously, if the circle keeps shifting towards the west, towards Gatka, having Everest as a scouting vantage point could be very effective. But so is a shotgun up close, but maybe not when it's being reloaded.
Oh no, I correct myself here, because right now, beside going for the flick here, gets punished from Baby instead. But it seems to me it wasn't 3 teams in the south side. It seems to me it is actually 4 teams, because Kurd Squad, they're here to mess up some games. It seems to me it's working out here, because why EGC will secure himself 2 kills.
Yeah, EGC, Kurd Squad, battle at the bottoms of the standings in that affair there towards military base. Not really going to have too much of an impact on the overall standings there, Terrence. It wasn't as if they wiped out Top Esports, Mega, etc. Whoa, but as I say that, it's actually going to be the roadkill, it seems, coming on to Kitsune.
Oh, Top Esports are famous for that here, and at the same time, they will get not 1, but 2 guys from the side of Unique here. And it seems to me your prediction for Mount Everest might not be happening here for this game.
Yeah, it seems even more unlikely. Kitsune is going to be the next onto the chopping block, and are they going to run him over? Are they just going to kill him? No, a drive-by headshot. Fair play there, Eagle, as he sends him to the grave. We're already 4 players dead, just 2 minutes, 50 seconds into the first exchange.
Well, very quickly one here as well, but Unique, he needs to be a little bit careful here, because right now, immediately losing 2 members alongside Kurd Squad, they have to be extremely careful for the next few phases of the circle. But EGC, they are not over yet. It seems to me Kurd Squad, they want revenge.
Yeah, they lost one of their players earlier on, but the kill did go in favor of EGC, who currently have 4 alive and 2 kills, as we just mentioned. Kraken and Ari, they seem to be best friends, Kurdish team. And actually, Kraken considered the best player from Kurdistan, and Ari as well, the in-game leader. They are respected here on the global stage. And right now, the 2 pair have to do so much here versus EGC.
Yeah, but at the same time here, Route does have the vantage point as well. Going to be on top of the scaffolding to actually provide a little bit more long range or in terms of vision or information for the teams to react here. But Curse Squad, they know they're mispositioned here. They have to back out this fight. They know they've lost too much. They committed too much into this fight, and they have to run off. But EGC, seems to me, they want to go in for the pursuit.
Yeah, they are expecting Kurd Squad to be on low economy. The fact that they frantically had to just exit those apartments, their military base, means they're going to be lacking the weaponry potentially, but it's a DMR there for Kraken, who could fight back here versus Satan, who does run out of bullets. Going to be reloading here, vaulting over that window and coming in charging.
Well, Kraken here, he's stuck in this tough spot here in between the water treatment segment here. As EGC, they're going to go give up chase. Ari going to be providing a little bit of assist here, but they are trying to exit and regroup themselves here in towards the hospital district. But look at this. Kurd Squad, they don't have bats here. They have a couple of guns to work with, but if Kraken, he makes a mistake, he's going to get punished here. And you talked about a 7-finger style. You can see it up on the camera as well. He's going to do it.
Yeah, Ari's left him as well. It's Kraken now on 1 versus 2 here. Goes for the spray, goes for the wide peak, but not backed up by his teammate. Means there's no trade kill coming out for Kurd Squad, and they are down to 1 player already.
Yep, EGC is going to be in a very comfortable position here to start things off with 3 kill points in the back and so many loots in the process. Ari, unfortunately to say, he's going to be the last man standing from Kurd Squad, where he needs to back out and try and salvage to live another day. But unfortunately for him, there's going to be a lot of place for him to loot, maybe in the southern section of military base, but he needs to disengage here. However, Unicorn Gaming, Hong here, is going to set up a roadblock up in this bridge.
Ooh, let's see then. Uva coming over the bridge. He's not going to be honking his horn. He hasn't even realized that Hong is there. Lets him drive past and then tries to... Ooh, no, I was a bit preemptive there. I was about to say tries to shoot him from behind, but he's going to get him, or excuse me, let him get away scot-free, because now he can strike at a later moment. Now as Matteo goes past as well, just scouting on the information, not pulling the trigger, but someone who is EGC, because they've now taken down 2 squads.
Yeah, not to mention as well, they clipped out one of the members from Unicorn Gaming, and at the same time, Hong, he's waiting for the next car to potentially get for a couple of kills here. It seems to me he may consider fragging out a little bit more for a team, but this is my surprise here, honestly speaking, Alex. Like, usually we expect Hong to be super aggressive getting the skills here, but it seems to me today's games has been really rough from Unicorn Gaming, and they don't exactly want to go on full-on aggressive mode as of now. And this battle on the south side has been battling out for so long among all these 3 teams now.
Yeah, we haven't had too much time to even speak about the macro picture of the game, because there's been action from the get-go, and there may be more, because these are the final 2 remaining players from All Rejection Gaming, and they're going to be maybe getting out of the vehicle as well. Oh, this could be perfect here for Hong from Unicorn Gaming, but then again, he may play it patient, scout out the information, wait, because he needs to regroup with his team.
Yeah, seems to me, Hong, he doesn't have match mats to work with here. Initially, we talked about how Unicorn Gaming's spot was contested from the guys from All Rejection Gaming from Novo, right? Because of this, they don't want exactly to contest all the spots, but it seems to me there are more than 2 teams early on in the south side. So Unicorn Gaming, they're going to be setting things up here. They know the EGC guys is going to be backing out from military base. Hopefully, they'll be able to go for the pincer attack, but as of now, not much movements yet from Unicorn Gaming.
Yeah, just looking at the overall map, it is fairly central, more towards the western side. Centered again, it seems, towards Pachinki. And we know that RRQ like to play towards their Seoul as well, typically towards Pachinki, but this time they're taking a compound out inside the fields of Gatka.
Yep, All Rejection Gaming, they've made it safely across from the military island. Now they're heading towards the vicinities of Gatka here. And Alex, we might see a repeat in history from the game number 4 here in today's games. So we might see a little bit different in terms of positioning and prioritizing here, but the circle may or may not happen the same thing here. But Lapis is going to pop off a couple of vehicles here. We talked about vehicles being a commodity, right? This is what exactly this is going to be taxing on towards the guys from Team Seoul now. Yeah,
taxes, one of the only things that are guaranteed in life, which is kills on Zuxi, death and taxes.
Yep, speaking of which, Zuxi, he's got 22 kills all by himself from the side of Bigatron Red Aliens. And out of so many games, I think it was, 10 games? This is going to be the 10th game so far. So 9 games in total, racked up a total of 22 kills. That's got to be insane here from Zuxi. He might be one of the kill leaderboards right now, alongside with his twin brother, Luxi.
Yeah, definitely the driving force here in terms of frags from Bigatron, and as Dave and the boys kept saying, on the desk, they are currently 80 points ahead.
Yep. Seems to me Luxy is going to be the one in top here with 26 kills in total from the side of Bigatron Red Aliens. However, I'm worried here from the side of BTR. They don't exactly have mats here. We saw Zuxi having 0 mats in total, but an AWM supply crate here is going to be revealing in the vicinities of Illuminate the Murder. It seems to me they're going to be securing for Matoy.
This is really important, though, because we have to speak about Illuminate the Murder, because day one, they were so strong, especially as well in the first, well, there's only 4 games on day one, unfortunately for them, but in the first 3 games, they were near the top, either first or second, battling it out with Bigatron, and then suddenly today, day 2, they just have gone quiet.
Well, we finally got a glimpse of the map here. You can see the circle is going to be closing in towards the outskirts of Quarry, Pochinki, or maybe even the northeast section of Ferry Pier here. But at the same time, look at this rotation here.
Yeah. Let's see, then Hong had the information from earlier on. He was scouting it out towards the bridge, as it is going to be a battle here towards the lighthouse. EGC currently 1-1, but look at this though, as more of the players from Unicorn Gaming are joining the fray. Ho Chung trying to see if he can spot out Trote in the opening. Only has the back 10 Uzi, whips out the M4, but it may be too late. So they have to work out exactly how to best play this one, as 2 of the players are now dropped.
Well, it's going to be a 1v1 right now here, but Coco is thinking about adding up those numbers here. Tries to pick up for Coco. Road, does he scout out this movement here? But now he's going to regroup with Bear as well, as he's going to try to regroup this push. But Road, wait for the push.
He's coming around the side, tries to get one, gets down, but look at this. This is such an awkward affair, as he does survive momentarily. The players were down. It was only 1. Grenade goes in. That should finish off the job here. Let's see. Tro is going to be... Ooh, fine, actually. Maybe that grenade was behind the wall. It was very strange. Either way, though, one of the players, Bear, from EGC, shall be revived as another grenade goes in towards the Harry Potter Tower. But it's not going to strike just yet. That's now 2 players revived. They can heal up now, but look at this, though, from Ho Chung. Is going to be applying so much damage up close. It's another player down as well. Tro is finished off. And here we have it, and this should be EGC being wiped out unless something crazy happens. No, it's going to be 16th place for EGC. Again, a poor performance for them.
Yeah, Unicorn Gaming, you can see they're so committed to this fight here. They needed this kill just because they were so underlooted in the south side here. But taking the boys from EGC is going to give them a little bit of economy, a breathing room or space to drag it on to the later stage of the game. However, Team Queso here, they might be contested for guys from the all rejection gaming here. But Lapis, he scouts out of the way here. He hears the gunshot, he immediately backs out.
Yeah, Team Queso looking so strong so far. Don't want to be messing with them as of yet, especially only 11 minutes so far into this match with 15 teams still alive. There's no point taking those risks for the placement points. Entity Gaming, another team as well that was stronger yesterday than today. Maybe see if they can try and come back stronger, as they're currently in a bit of a road rage versus Mega.
Yep, at the same time here, Entity Gaming, they're going to be making their way into the vicinities of Gatka as well. Top Esports taking a different approach here, but it seems to me Entity, they're going to go head-to-head against guys from Illuminate the Murder.
Let's see, then it's rush hour here, just outside of Pochinki. As we kept saying, it was the middle of the zone. These teams are going to be fighting not only to wipe out squads for kill points, but also for compounds to use later on. Oh, Matoy most likely be going down as he gets out of the vehicle, but actually does so much damage. Does get the kill onto Katak, so Katak was finished. There, they managed to get the job done onto Matoy, who is finished off. Smoke going out towards a man. Hopefully they can try and revive him here as the second one goes out as well, shrouding the vision.
This is going to be a tough one here for Entity, considering that Matoy just gave away the AWM to Entity. But at the same time, RRQ has been docking their way in top of the mountain here because Illuminate the Murder early on, they lost Martin to RRQ. And because of this, we're down to Amjod and Goddard from the side of Illuminate the Murder. And like I said, we need those member hours into the later stage of the game. And this is not a great start for Illuminate the Murder.
Yeah, a man going to be finished off by Bigatron Ryzen, as if they need more kill points.
Yeah, definitely here. And Entity Gaming here, they've lost 2 members early on as well, Aman and Gatak, but there's going to be a lot of 2-man squads later on this stage of the game. But let's see how the circle goes. It seems to me it's going to push everyone to the south side of Pochinki, east side, where BTR remains inside the circle here, alongside Mega Conqueror.
Feel like a broken record here, because again and again, Bigatron are inside the center of the circle as we enter into phase, well, soon to be phase 3. Although, Terrence, looking at how much water is inside this circle as well, it's most likely going to go north and just south of Pochinki. Ooh, Mystic here from Team Queso, managed to get the headshot down onto Eagle from Top Esports, and that's going to be great for them in the standings, considering that they're so close right now towards the top.
Definitely here, Top Esports, they have been switching their rotation pattern for quite some time. This time they took the northwest section of the rotation here, cutting through Georgia Pool, passing through it at the outskirts of Gatka, and now crashing directly far east. They have been on a long ride here, and It seems to me they've lost Eagle, not too shabby yet, but they still have 3 members to fight the next battle. But like you said as well, BTR, they're on the top of the mountain. Same goes for RRQ. They're going to be trying to catch off all these rotations coming from all these teams.
Yeah, level 3 helmet there picked up. Not going to be saying anything negative about that. Bigatron across the hill line. This is good for them. They can use it to scout out information. It's fairly weak though if teams do try and attack it. Whereas down the south here, we have Top Esports in their own compound.
Yeah, definitely here. He's going to be safer and sounder for now for Top Esports. However, the guys from Team Seoul, we have not seen too much coming from them today's games here. We saw a couple amazing clutch coming from them from Clutch God, but Seoul, it all comes down to them securing the chicken dinner for today. Will they be able to do it? Let's see. But it seems to me they're going to be playing along the shorelines here where there's about 30% of the circle covered in water here. So this is going to be giving Team Seoul a little bit of an advantage here to zone all these teams down to the south side.
Yeah, a team we really have to mention as well, Terrence, is Orange Esports. They started the day at 14th, 13th, and now, after a strong performance on Vikendi, a strong performance on Erangel as well, they're slowly making their way up the leaderboard. We saw them do that as well in the prelims. Oh, Clutch God chucks out the grenade towards, I believe that was Team Queso. Yes, indeed it was. But Marco is revived, so he's going to be fine for now.
On the kill feed as well, we see Illuminate actually clashing against the guys from Yudu Gang here. As you can see, they've lost 1 member from Sada Amjo, but oh no, here comes the third party. C9, Beowulf puts the nail into the coffin, takes down the guys from Illuminate the Murder. But Yudu Gang is not over yet, Alex. It seems to me they want to finish up the rest of the members from Yudu Gang as C9 Perkins gets off tracks.
Finally, some action here for C9. It seems they always go quiet and then fail in the rotations. And now they're trying their hardest to get some more kill points. They managed to get 3 so far on this one, and they need them towards the middle of the standings. Currently in 8th, I believe. Obviously, the Seoul team representing North America here, so there's going to be a lot of fandom watching and the pressure on their shoulders to perform. I want to touch as well, that was 15th for Illuminate the Murder. Again, continuing this narrative, the fact that they are starting to taper off.
Yeah, definitely here. Let's take a look at towards the circle here. Next phase here, it's going to be favoring the guys from BTR once again, but Top Esports in the middle of it all with their own compound, with a lot of room to work with. They're going to be the ones to try and zone everyone on the cornerstones of this circle. RRQ, they still have that mountain southwest section of Pachiki, but besides that, every single team needs to push them. Same goes for the guys from Team Seoul, but Queso here. Oh, wow, Mortal. Wow.
Yeah. Team Queso going to be losing a player who is down. Axel down by the explosion there of the vehicle. Clutch God clutches his life as he is onto 5 HP. And with that, it seems like Seoul are going to be a bit more tentative here before applying the push. And this gives time now as well for all of the players from Team Queso to heal. But they're going to be flanked from the side. Mortal trying to get into a vantage point here. Spots out the vehicle, trying to do more damage here with the explosion and the shrapnel from the vehicle. But instead it's the bullets from Clutch God. The grenade as well from Mortal strikes. And that's now going to be down to Mystic and Ayala. We saw him nearly do a 1 versus 3 in that last game. He needs a similar performance here as they're going to be coming across the ridgeline. But it's Mortal again towards the side. So many different points of angles where they're shooting down upon these players here from South America. Mortal in the open, using the smokes to the best of his advantage. It seems as well that all Rejection Game are going to be coming in here to do a third-party damage. Yeah, Ayala as well, eventually going to be going down here, and he will be the final player for Team Queso.
Oh no, Team Queso, they're in so much trouble here. They have to abandon ship, but they are stacked up with Ayala. Here comes the shots coming in from our Rejection Gaming, but seems to me they will take down Ayala as Team Queso. They're out of this game as ARW now going to go head-to-head against guys from Team Seoul. And Team Seoul, they've done so much damage. They're backing out this fight. Very nice disengage coming from Team Seoul, and they were the victors in this fight.
Yes, indeed. 1 kill for them, though. Some of the kills there were stolen by All Rejection Gaming, Terrence.
Going to be unfortunate there, but still, it's going to be a win here because that is going to pull them a little bit more points for them to try and chase for the top 5 position here, especially in the global finals. But as of now, BTR is still standing. Team Seoul, will they get even more kills? As of now, like you said, they've got 1 kill, but all Rejection Gaming, they are on a downslope, and Seoul has a very comfortable position on top of this mountain right now.
Yeah, the thing is as well, what makes this mountain even more strong is the fact that it's at the edge of the circle, which means they only have to look at a 180-degree angle because there's no one behind them. Although Cloud9 have Bigatron behind them and then Yudu Gang in front of them. And again, I say it time and time again, Cloud9's rotations have not been strong. I'm sorry, but Beowulf has been let down.
The nades from Suxy he was so far ahead. He gets the job done, but is it going to be enough here? Uneven. He's going to try and clutch here from Zuxi. He tries to lob another nade. The suppressive fire come in. Zuxi, the nades, it looks good. Uneven. Does he connect? He finishes off Perra. Tags up Uneven a little bit. Here comes the flag. Can he get it? He gets the job done. Zuxi!
Oh, even more kills now coming against Cloud9 as Zuxi makes a mockery here, as this is catastrophic for Cloud9. Trying the hardest to survive here as we're so far deep into the tournament. This is the final game of day 2. They need a stronger performance if they want any chance tomorrow in finishing in a respectable position. And Zuxi, they're so confident right now, Terrence. They're just applying all the damage to all of the teams.
My, oh my, look at the disciplined plays coming from BTR. They got the job done. They do not pursue. They back off, making sure that they have control of the zone, making sure for the gatekeeper. However, RRQ now, they need to push it. Orange Esports is going to be the one gatekeeping.
Yeah, they have the advantage here. They have the vehicles as well. They're expecting the push coming out from RRQ. It's a 1-for-1 exchange so far. G9 and Senior doing all the work as Orange Esports eliminated in 13th and maybe eliminating the chances of an Orange Esports win or a top 3 finish.
Yep, at the same time as well, they still need to push inside the circle here, but fortunately for RRQ, they have no more competitors stopping them in trap. It's going to be a smooth sailing into the next rotation, but BTR, as soon as they saw the circle, look at them, very quick reactions, immediately backing out, making sure they gatekeep the rest of the teams here, including the guys from C9, or maybe potentially some of the other teams here.
Yes, and now we're into phase 5. Some of these teams may try and contest these compounds. Entity, Jonathan taking out Rogue. Zuxi is in the area. He is fairly exposed. Yasha, if he does catch him off guard, but it seems like we're going for another classic Zuxi nade as he has seen where he is, does 40 points of damage, whips out the M4, and goodbye. Unique as they're out in 11th. Oh my god.
Look at the recoil from Zuxi, the 6 times AK spray. That was ridiculous, but at the same time here, they've got the damage done, they've got the kills, but will they get the chicken dinner? We're looking at 4 chicken dinners in a row. Can they do it though?
Let's find out. Mortal still going to be in this fight. Typically going out in 14th, 15th, it seems, at the start of today's matches, but now maybe a better performance. Pons, he as well had an absolutely stellar performance on Vikendi. Let's see if he can try and get deja vu here, as up close to him is Mortal, but the rest of his team has left him alone. Oh my goodness, this is going to be a bloodbath here against Mortal. 1 versus 4, there's no chance again, as the grenade just robs salt into the wounds. Kurt Squad, they're out in 10th, I imagine. It's not going to be pretty for them as well.
Good communication there coming from Mega Conqueror. They lobbed the nade over. As soon as they saw it here, they backed off, but still, they got the job done. But it's not over because why? Next up, all rejection gaming. The plates are getting served here. Will Mega Conqueror take all these kills?
Yeah, that's 2 now for Mega. And soon it may even be 3 as they're coming in over the top of the ridgeline. Clutch Squad maybe can try and third-party this from afar and steal away those kill points. He gets the spray onto Matyo. That's perfect. But the kills are being stolen away again by Mega, so it's a valiant effort there from Clutch Squad, who actually gets taken down by Luxy from afar.
Oh no, but at the same time, Mega Conqueror thought he overextended his peak here. Gets caught out from guys from top esports inside the compound, but now they need to reset this fight. They're out and open, but fortunately for them, they're still inside the circle, but they have to push into the guys from all rejection gaming here. They're taking it inch by inch now. They have to be very careful about this, but all rejection, look at this, they're lying in wait.
Oh, it's so close. Oh, Stone as well on the edge of the circle does manage to survive. That grenade does about 20 points of damage there onto Online 24, but he's fine for now. All of the players from Mega on such an awkward part of the zone, but they're close to it. Look towards the north. Entity Gaming going to be stuck inside the open, and so is Yuva. There you have it. All rejection gaming are out in 8th.
Very disciplined plays here coming from Mega Conqueror to smoke up as well. They know RRQ is on the other end of the mountain, and because of that, they use the cover, they clear out all rejection, and because of that, it's going to be smooth sailing for them to push into the next phase of circle. But now, speaking of BTR here, the leaderboard, the top leaderboard kings here, Megatron Red Aliens, now they are on the offense here because the circle is not favoring them. They might go head-to-head against the guys from RRQ now.
Let's see then. Seoul are going to go out in 7th. We also forgot to mention as well, Cloud9 out in 9th for a second time running, and Luxy, this time with the M16 tapping away onto G9. Senior as well is there to try and give some support, but how much can you really do versus the best player that we've seen so far in this event? Is in the open as G9 trying to get to cover. He's going to crouch as well, but he's going to crouch into his death with the M16. It seems like Luxy is going to finish off the job, but instead gets inside the Dacia. So much confidence here on these players as they may be even going in for more. Luxy might even try and take all 4 of them.
Feels bad for RRQ, the suppressed shot. They don't exactly know what's happening here, but finally we see contestment for top esports. Unicorn gonna crash their way in, but Coco is down and Ho Chung's gonna be the only one left standing from Unicorn Gaming. I don't think he can do it, but the nades being lobbed out from KK Skur.
Oh, there you have it. Jumps up, but you've been taken back down. Ho Chung and Unicorn Gaming going to be out in 6th. Bigatron now coming on to Mega. The rivalry from Southeast Asia, the rivalry as well from the prelims is still there because remember, Mega won it. And Bigatron, whoa, Rodfiat with 2, sprays him down with 1 tap. But does go down immediately. It's all down to Stone. Let's see what it can do. Catches more players off guard. But boy, he's still alive. Luxy with the covering fire. As he finishes the job onto Rodfiat, it's all down now to online 24 versus 4. The players, 3 of them are down. There's a real chance here as the smokes, grenades all go in, giving covering here for allowing the players to be revived. Online 24, if only he knew 3 of the players were down, he would really go for it.
He's the last man standing, not to mention Online 24. We've seen him clutch in this kind of situation, but at the same time, he's at the edge of the circle. It seems to me, Mega Conqueror, they want to play the placement points here, and BTR will be able to reset the fight. However, the previous world champions, RRQ, they're coming in knocking from the northwest corner here. If he spots out Online 24, he's going to be some trouble. Oh!
My God, he's nearly being shot as well from top esports and RRQ spanning into the smoke. They nearly finish off Online 24, but he's still here, alive and kicking. Oh, we have 1 kill. We're trying to see if we can get to 2. Entity Gaming lose Jonathan. That means they lose out in this one. 2 in 5th. As we go to a bit of a stalemate here. Online 24 is now being fired by years. Oh, there you have it. Mega are going to go out in 4th. Bigatron is still in the running.
He was stuck in a tough spot here. RRQ and Top Esport had their angles on Online 24. He did his best as he can here. Top 4 finish, pretty respectable run. However, this is going to be the clash of the titans here. RRQ Athena, BTR, and Top Esports here. Veterans in closing up games. Will they be able to do it? But at the same time, Top Esports, you can see years setting up shop here with the car ahead here to plan for the next phase of the circle.
The car hasn't been exploded just yet though, Terrence, so that could be to his demise as the car here for RRQ has been exploded, so they're going to be safe. Oh, but maybe not for long as Ryzen finished off as well. Ernie goes down. Another player as well is down by RRQ. As Senior starting to heal up here. It's going to be 3 players live for Bigatron, 3 for Top Esports, only 2 remain for RRQ. As they are fairly spread though, Top Esports.
Oh, I like this play here coming from Hope. The suppressed fire here, but Luxy, the aggressive play, gets punished from RRQ. RRQ, they have 2 men. Seems to me they might not push BTR, but the circle is closing in. It seems to me they are bailing out this fight here. Ryzen and Zuxi going to be trying to save Luxy apparently, but I don't think he can. But it seems to me they want to crash the guys from RRQ.
Here we go. Let's see what they can do. The Spram coming out from Ryzen takes down one of them, but it's a 1-for-1 affair. Zuxi actually wipes them out. RRQ are down in 3rd. Once again, it's Bigatron now last alive. Look at this though, coming from the side. It's Years. Hope as well, giving covering fire. He's inside the blue zone. What on earth is he doing? It's an M249 saw in the hands of Zuxi. 50 bullets remaining. Years comes out of the vehicle. Zuxi goes for the spray. The damage as well from the vehicle may be enough to finish him up, but he's still alive.
But at the same time here, he lobs the nade. Top Esports is far away to provide assist just because there's out and open. But the nades come in. Does it connect to the guys from Years? Does it connect? No, it does not. It just clips off the edge of the car. But now, 1v3. Can Zuxi do it?
That looks like a good grenade. Let's see if it lands. I don't think it's gone far enough here, Terrence. Oh, yeah, just going to explode in front of the vehicle. And below the vehicle, it's Top Esports. Look at the elation on their faces as they take yet another chicken dinner.
Top Esports, fantastic performance here, taking 2 chicken dinners for today. My, oh my, they played that compound perfectly well. We saw Years with those kind of angles was just insane, but BTR were so close to closing out 4 chicken dinners for today, and that's how hard is it to take down the potential world champions for fall split.
It almost looks like Bigatron is smurfing. You saw Zuxi with so much confidence, just scouting around, shooting everyone he saw in his vicinity, getting in vehicles, trying to take on teams 1 versus 4. Oof, maybe, just maybe though, I don't want to try and foreshadow anything too negative here against our potential world champions, as you said, Terrence, but maybe that confidence could get to their head tomorrow.
Exactly, but speaking of which, top esports here, they switched up the rotation for today's game, and it worked out in closing up this game because I've seen at least 4 different playstyles coming from top esports in terms of their rotation pattern, and they've been discovering ways time and time again. It seems to me not many teams can predict what top esports may or may not do, but so far, if you give them the zone, they are going to punish the heck out of everyone, and that's exactly what happened for top esports.
Yeah, EGC, they had a strong start fighting versus 2 squads. They got 4 kills, and then we saw this from Unicorn Gaming as they flushed them out of the tournament fairly early as well. Unicorn Gaming finishing in 6th. One of the strongest performances we've seen with them so far.
Honestly speaking, Alex, here, I'm literally worried for Unicorn Gaming because they have been contested so much in the southern section of military base, which is kind of unfortunate for them just because they have like 2 to 3 teams just covering all the way to the southern section, and they were so underlooted. You know Unicorn Gaming needed that fight, but it's just unfortunate to see just because there were just so many obstacles thrown in front of them. However, you have to give credit towards the guys from BTR as well. They popped off in that game.
Yeah, they really, really did. Solus one on our screens, finishing in 7th. Again, one of the best performances they've had ever since they did get the chicken dinner on Vikendi.
Oh, this nade right here from Hojang was just insane. KK Skirt just lobbing the nade, just killing him off, just gives them a little bit of a style point, but a big hit here coming from Broadband from Mega Conqueror, taking 2 members from BTR. Like, this completely slowed down the entire push from BTR in terms of formation, but still, Microboy with the drop shot there.
Yeah, that was
insane.
so nice, because he survives as well with 1 HP, and this allows for Luxy to then pop up as Stone tried to get the conversion frag, and then made it happen for Bigatron. So nearly made it, 4 in a row. They got to the bottom 2, but who predicted correctly was Orlando. Let's see if Jason can keep the ego in check.
I don't think it's possible to keep anyone's ego in check here on the desk, especially someone on the end here.
Hey, man, Bigatron didn't win. Dave, don't talk to me. But Top Esports did take the win. Now, this is the 2nd win they got today, so, I mean, it's very unlikely, but tomorrow they could make a run for it. But I just want to go ahead.
I mean, what a day for Bigatron. I mean, They didn't get the chicken here, but even when they don't get the chicken, I believe you guys mentioned it, they're getting the kills.
And I mean, we do have some other teams starting to wake up, right? RQ, Athena now at least being able to be third place. We also have Mega Esports being a little bit more consistent towards the top, but once again, they need to go ahead and just pile up the points. They need to hope that somebody go ahead and just hot drops Bigatron and is able to go in and kick them off, which it's very unlikely the way they're currently playing.
So on that note, because obviously this was the last match of the day today, if you're one of those teams, around top 3, top 5 maybe, do you take it into your own hands to start hot dropping Bigatron to kill them, to have a chance to take first place?
I wouldn't be surprised if tomorrow we see some of those teams doing that right away. I think it would be smart just to do it right away, because if you wait a little bit too long and Bigatron gets another win with kills to back it up, it is going to be very, very hard to catch up to them. Especially, we're going to be able to see the overall standings and just the huge lead that they have. One of the teams that I am disappointed by, just Cloud9. I was hoping for a better performance from them today, especially after that first game of the day. They had me super hyped. Boy, I almost lost my voice a little bit there earlier. But, I mean, they just need to go and step it up. And Team Queso, currently in 16th place with just 1 point. That is not going to help their case, too. Bigatron just showing what global champions are made of, being able to be consistent, being able to get the placing points, and on top of that, the kill points as well.
Yeah, I mean, one thing though, I mean, you talked about Cloud9. One thing I admire about the team is even after a rough day, they come into the next day with a positive attitude, positive vibes. They know what they need to fix and correct, and they try to work on that. They're not like some other squads that just give up, throwing the towel early on. So I do like that mentality from the team.
Yeah, and going based on that, right, are we going to see some of the teams that are for sure not going to be able to make it? Are they going to be able to go ahead and challenge some of the other teams just to make a name for themselves? And look at Bigatron. Look at the lead that they currently have. 211 points for them. 4 chicken dinners. That equals $20,000 just in wins alone. Top Esports now in second place. I think Top Esports, if Bigatron wasn't as dominating as they are today, Top Esports would be a story to have as well, because they started today just very, very low. We're able to climb up, get 2 chicken dinners. I mean, it's possible. What do you guys think? Do you think maybe Top Esports tomorrow can make a run for it if they get some chicken dinners?
They can definitely put up a fight, and like we were mentioning here on the desk, Bigatron, you know, what are they going to do? They're going to go with their bread and butter on what they've been doing for the past 2 days, or are they going to try to change it up and anticipate that teams are going to try to hunt them down possibly? I don't know. Hopefully it doesn't get into their mindset too much here and they continue playing their game, but Top Esports definitely on the rise here. Team Queso, consistent all day long. I believe they started today in like 2nd or 3rd place, if I don't mistake. Second place. So yeah, consistency is key for that squad. Mega Esports though, also another team that's consistent. 1 chicken dinner here, but the 52 kills, a team that knows how to frag out.
I want to say this though. They started off the day in 2nd place behind Bigatron by 8 points.
Okay, wow.
Yikes.
Oh. That's almost 100 points now they're going to be behind. That's how big of a lead Bigatron has grasped. They are now 83 points ahead of the team in 2nd place. They went up from 65 to 83. That's 18 points they were able to gain from that last match. 83 points, like...
I think it's going to go ahead and come down to the top 4 teams, right?
Yeah.
Especially tomorrow. That's going to be the storyline. Team Queso, Top Esports, and Mega Esports. Can they go ahead and catch up? Remember we were saying to be able to challenge in day 3, you had to be at least within 20 points to 30 points.
Yeah.
Boy, were we not expecting to Bigatron to dominate this much. It's not even close.
It's basically they're the final boss of PUBG Mobile right now, and everyone out there is trying to fight against them. Everyone's trying to tackle them somehow. I don't know how you do anymore.
Yeah, and we talked about it, the bottom teams. What are they going to do in the final 6 matches tomorrow? Hopefully not continue to fight each other, because almost every single game we have EGC, Current Squad kind of duking it out. This previous game, I believe they started right out the gate in military base fighting each other. I want to see them fight other teams. I want to see them fight Bigatron. I want to see them fight Team Queso, not each other. Come on, if we're at the bottom, we're on the same boat. You know, let's do something else.
So last little thing, by the way. So Bigatron had about 80 kills, or 80 points, or 80 kills, so 80 points.
Yeah.
They have more points in just kills alone than the 10th through 16th teams.
That's a hard flex.
That is a
Flexing
massive flex. But
Flexing on 'em.
Speaking of flexing, look at that. Zuxi and Luxi, the 2 twins, have the same amount of kills at 27.
Do you think they're going to go ahead and talk about it tonight, saying,
Oh, hold up.
They're gonna try to push.
The telekinesis. They just, look at each other and know what's up.
Telepathic is,
Yeah,
I think,
there you
the
go.
term
That
you're
is
looking
the
for.
one that you're looking for.
So you let me say it all day long, and then you correct me on the final death segment. Thanks, guys.
I mean, it's all right. We already got a calendar for you, math book, language book, and yeah.
Not a
We can
mustache
go
book.
down the list.
Dictionary?
Not a mustache book, though. I got that one.
Yeah, you got that. You got that
Hey.
nailed. You were definitely practicing that. But you can see the MVP going to be Zuxi. 5 kills, 675 damage. His confidence, though. We talk about confidence for the whole team, but him 1v2ing the 2 players out of Cloud9 pushing in, like, what do you do against a team like that?
I think you just
Pray?
you
That's
have
what they
to
were
go
doing
ahead and
for
just
3 matches?
try to get different angles on them. That's one thing. Cloud9 was not able to get different angles on them. They were both staying too close to each other. And Zuxi is one of those players that's just going to be able to take advantage of that. If you give him the chance to go ahead and take you on a 1v2, and you're too close to each other and not having to let him worry about different angles, he's going to be able to destroy you.
Not only that, it seems like every single game when we are going to spectate them, one of them has an M249.
Yep.
Like every game they got an M249 in the end zone. I mean, that's just crazy, and we know how powerful that weapon is. I mean, it has a large magazine. You could just spray the bullets down, mow down the grass, because a lot of players like to snake in the end for placement points. They are amazing.
I mean, I got my Bigatron tattoo ready, so I think they're going to go ahead and be able to show us something crazy tomorrow. Be ready, because it's not over yet. I think they're going to go crazy, as we just saw in the last match. They're going to try to push for even more kills. I wouldn't be surprised if they're going now for records, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to probably go back tonight and just look at records. What kind of records is the top fragger from Spring Split? Are they going to try to beat that? Are they going to try to beat the most kills by
at the top, and Top Esports, one of the strongest team, is only at 128 points. Can the other teams come up the ladder and take these guys down? We'll just have to wait and see. Now, don't forget, Vivo will get you that glorious chicken dinner. This is me, Faraz, signing out. See you tomorrow.